Fill the role of the princess. Let's do it. Make a pretty good princess, if I don't say so myself. We just... Yep.
There she is. Once upon a time, there was a princess who lived in a castle with her father, the king. The king loved her very much because daddies loved their daughters. Unfortunately, the kingdom also had an ogre who was eating travelers because ogres do that. So the king did what kings do and promised that anyone who slew the ogre would get to marry his only daughter, the princess, and become king when he died. The king's lands were very far away, and the ogre was very large, so only one knight showed up. His name was Fred, and he fell immediately in love with the princess. Fred was a brave knight, and he marched off the next morning, singing a brave song as loudly as he could. After several days had passed, the princess got to wondering what had happened to her future husband. So she set off into the forest to look for him. The princess tracked Fred's footprints through a strange wilderness full of scary sounds and hidden dangers.
Oh.
Chasms filled with razor-sharp bamboo. Fortunately, she was a very brave princess who loved adventures, just like you.
You can see the limbo
She used her
influence
wits
here.
to get past unexpected obstacles.
Big time limbo influence. Can I jump up this high? I'm constantly surprised at how far and how high I can jump, and I should not be surprised about it anymore. This is so cool. All right. Just stay safe.
She came to a wide river filled with snapping crocodiles. She couldn't even swim. So what do you think she did?
She jumped across the crocodiles. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Running.
Ran on top of their heads.
Just
That's
like Harry.
Right. It was a magical forest where the plants seemed to know each other. She had to use magic mushrooms to get high or up.
That is hilarious. She had to get magical. She had to use magical mushrooms to get high or up. Oh, that is good. Okay. Now we got a little bit of a timing thing again. So, this bottom one needs to be out. And then, oh, what? Oh, it knocks me out. Oh, okay, cool. So we need to start with the bottom one, which is this one. Then I would jump here. Then that would launch me to the other side. So that's it. Oh, but I have to... That one has to stay out for quite a bit longer. So let's do this. Now... Oh, damn. I missed it.
Reset. This one. Now this one. This should throw me over. Ah. Let's try this one more time. Come on now. Whew. Oh!
Unfortunately, she impaled herself on the bamboo. Wait, that's not what happened.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is pretty difficult. Oh, no! Come on.
There we
She
go.
learned to use some bendy tree branches to fling herself across a patch of deadly sharp bamboo.
Now, I don't see the ground over here.
As the sun was setting, she came to the giant ogre's campsite. And there, the princess discovered that the ogre had captured Fred and hung him from a tree as a snack. The
Isn't he
ogre
supposed to
did
be
not
saving me?
appreciate visitors at all. Even Fred seemed a little embarrassed to see her.
Whoa. Oh! Okay, let's try that again. If I just like... Whoa. Jesus. Go! There we go. Can I get him? Oh, jeez. Whoa! Oh, cool. But I think our knight's hurt.
And so the princess tricked the ogre and rescued Fred. Fred didn't feel too good about it. He really loved the princess.
He's embarrassed.
Fortunately, the king told him about a giant spider that he could slay in order to win the princess's hand. So Fred marched off to the lair of the giant spider, singing a brave song, a little less loudly than before. After several days had passed, the princess got to wondering what had happened to her future husband. So she went off looking for him again.
Again. Oh, of course.
Fred's footprints led her into a dark and creepy cavern, full of strange dripping sounds, kind of like the basement at school. Her footsteps echoed and echoed until it sounded like someone was...
Whoa!
Unfortunately, she impaled herself on a bamboo.
Don't
Wait,
be
that's not what happened.
Don't be so quick.
Soon she came to a vast pit filled with vicious, deadly spikes. It was much too big to jump over, but far off, she could hear moaning. She thought it might be Fred. So what do you think she did?
I know.
What?
She used an umbrella.
What?
Like that nanny in that movie.
This is the Middle Ages, honey. Where would she get an umbrella?
I don't know, but that's what she used.
Hey.
I don't think I have an umbrella.
Well, you better find one, because she used an umbrella.
Where am I supposed to get an umbrella?
Oh, hello. Let's umbrella up. Genius.
Oh, there we go. So, the princess bravely threw herself into the air, slowing her fall using an umbrella. Just like that nanny in the movie. She floated down into the cave. Deeper and deeper into the cavern she floated. She thought she could hear Fred moaning. But maybe it was only the wind.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's totally a throwback to Limbo. That's awesome. Oh!
Unfortunately, she impaled herself on the bamboo.
She's
Wait,
impaled
that's not what
herself
happened.
numerous times now. Okay, let's try this again. We can't hit anything.
Deeper and deeper into the cavern she floated. She thought she could hear Fred moaning. But maybe it was only the wind.
I am extremely focused. That's not good.
Finally, she landed softly. Right in a spider's web.
So... Can I just shift out of here? Nope.
Fortunately, it was a very old web, and she was able to break free. Unfortunately, the web was the only thing holding up a giant boulder. The princess needed to find somewhere to hide.
Uh-oh. What? Where are we gonna hide from this thing? Oh, there we go.
Suddenly, a
Whoa!
giant spider jumped out of the shadows and attacked her.
Uh-oh.
She ran and climbed and jumped and climbed, but the giant spider was very good at climbing too.
No
It
doubt.
had 8 legs and the princess only had 2.
Oh! Oh, you can't. Okay. Can't even jump on its legs. This part is actually more difficult than it looks. Oh. Last time I didn't any of these. That's gonna throw me. Faster. Whoa.
Fortunately, the princess remembered how the webs were holding up boulders.
There we go.
Poor spider.
Finally, she found Fred.
Fred's gonna be so
He was
embarrassed.
all wrapped up like a present for the giant spider's girlfriend. He was dreadfully embarrassed about having to be rescued again. He really loved the princess. The princess decided he was cute. Fortunately, the king told him about a dragon that he
No.
could slay in order to win the princess's hand.
He should probably-
And stop being so embarrassed. So Fred marched off to the mountaintop of the dragon, singing a brave song, very quietly.
Yeah. He should probably find a new profession.
After a few days, the princess got to wondering,
Why her dad kept trying to give her away?
that too. But she was worried about Fred, so she went off to find him.
Okay, and let's find a dragon now. Let's see if I can not die 25 times trying to deal with him. It's just a fairy tale.
The
Everything's
dragon's
okay, but
mountain was cold, and the wind
Oh.
howled at her to turn back. There were rock slides and fiery chasms.
whoa!
But she was very brave and nimble.
What?
Just like you. She wasn't going to be put off by a few deadly dangers.
Oh, I see. It's gonna get stuck in that thing. That's tricky.
Up and up she climbed. When she got cold, she thought about the hot buttered muffins she would make once she got Fred home. Do you still like muffins?
I love muffins.
Whoa, what is this?
Princess hoped Fred liked muffins.
Take me up. The princess hoped Fred liked muffins. Whoa.
When the princess got to the lair of the dragon, she was not very surprised to see Fred hanging from the roof of the dragon's cave.
How do I save him? That's the dragon.
So she taunted the dragon until it roared its fiery
Whoa!
shout at her.
What? Oh, I see. We're gonna have to use it to burn down Fred. Fair enough. Okay, well, that's one strap. Or whatever she's using, or this dragon is using to hold him up. We know who wears the pants in this relationship between Fred and I, that's for sure.
Finally, burning away the ropes that were tying up Fred. And so the princess and Fred lived happily ever after. Fred never had to go on another adventure again, and they had hot buttered muffins every morning. There is another version of the story where the princess flew off on the dragon's back to have a life full of adventures, but that's for another day.
Oh.
Yay! Yay, Dawn, you did it!
Sure did. Okay. We're gonna take a little break. When we come back, we'll head to repair the last attraction. Thanks for the support, guys. Having a super time with this, actually. Like, I'm really enjoying this.